The big story we're tracking right now from the Supreme Court. Freedom of speech is among the most abused liberties in recent times, is what the Supreme Court has said today in a case related to media reporting on the Tablighi Jamaat gathering at a Delhi mosque, which had turned into an early super spreader event of coronavirus. The top court berated the government for having a junior officer file what it described as an extremely offensive and brazen response. Chief Justice Bobde making that comment as he heard petitions asking for action against the media for spreading hatred over the Tablighi meet. My colleague Vaidyanathan joining us at this point with the latest on that. Vaidyanathan, run us through what the court has said and just why this is so significant.
See, why this is significant, because if you just watch what Chief Justice Sharad Arvind Bobde said, says freedom of speech is one of the most abused freedoms in recent times. So recent times means, see, a lot of criticism against the electronic media, how it's covering Sushant Singh Rajput's death and connected events, chasing the actors wherever they go. So there is already a petition pending before the Bombay High Court. Probably this might have hinted the Chief Justice to make these comments. Also about the recent social media saying a lot of things on the whole issue, that might be one of the reasons. But here in this case, as you rightly pointed out, this case is about a few petitions which want the Supreme Court to direct the center to take action against some TV channels which spread, according to them, hatred as well as fake news. But Chief Justice, the center which supported the electronic media, saying that it's a freedom of speech. But Chief Justice pointed out to the center, saying that whatever the allegations made in the petition was not at all addressed by the affidavit. He wanted a new affidavit and also to be filed by the secretary, and secretary should tell what is his views on the allegations made in the petition. He's saying don't make any nonsensical affidavit. Anyway, after 2 weeks, this case would be taken up again.
All right, Vaidya, thanks very much indeed for getting us those details. We're also joined on the show now by Shoaib Danyal, Assistant Editor of Scroll.in. And Ashwani Dubey, who's a Supreme Court advocate himself, a supporter of the BJP, is also with us. And we are also expected to be joined by Senior Advocate Sanjay Hegde. But Shoaib Danyal, let me begin by asking you what you make of the Supreme Court's comments today. The fact that there seems to be almost this exasperation from none other than the Chief Justice of India, who's talking about how freedom of speech is among the most abused liberties in recent times. What do you think he's referring to here?
So I think it's a fact that the way the Tablighi Jamaat episode was reported was extremely just mathematically incorrect, if not malicious. You had this incredible focus for a few days of the Tablighi, and it was sort of portrayed almost as if it was the source of infection in India, it was the source of COVID-19 in India. And you had a few TV channels especially run some highly angled stories on it. And, if you look at it statistically, as for example, as we are today, when we have millions of cases, we know for a fact that Tablighi was a source of spread along with many, many other sources of spread.
Right.
So there was no really reason there was no news value to it being given them on demonized the way it was. So in a way, the Supreme Court, has certainly good cause to pull the media reporting up. The Supreme Court is the best platform for that or not is maybe I'm not the best person to comment. But certainly there is a problem here that, there was this angle reporting done. And now that we are, 4 months or 5 months down the line,
right,
we know that this reporting was incorrect. And, the parallels with the Sushant Singh Rajput case are extremely stark. Again, now we know that nothing less than AIIMS has declared that he did die by suicide. So there has to be a mechanism for this sort of angle reporting to be at least brought up by us, the people, if nothing else.
All right, interesting points that you're raising there. But the centre actively defended the media in this case. In its response to the Supreme Court, it said there was no instance of bad reporting. Anyone who's seen some of this angled coverage, as you call it, Shoaib Danyal, would know exactly what this bad reporting was. Now, Ashwani Dubey, the fact that the centre's affidavit has now been called out by the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is saying this is unacceptable. It now wants a second affidavit in the case. and also said that, you know, don't ask a junior officer to file this brash and brazen an offensive affidavit. We want the Secretary of the Information and Broadcasting Ministry to do this. Is this not an embarrassment for the government?
No, it's a common procedure in the court. When some petition is filed in the court or suit is filed in the court, that has to be replied on merits. It's a law. Suppose if the petition was filed alleging certain allegations in the petition and those were not addressed properly, court asks that what's your reply? It's a common practice. It's not only the Supreme Court. And so far as the second statement is concerned, the second statement was not only related to the Tablighi Jamaat. In recent times, what is happening, media without waiting for the outcome, without putting itself self-restriction as had been imposed under Article 19(2) of the Constitution of India, which is called reasonable restrictions. The only under the garb of 19(1)(a) of the Constitution is jumping in the conclusion and reaching the conclusion. What we
all right, so judge, jury and executioner, that is there for all of us to see at every point, Ashwini Dubey. But let me just remind you, what the court, in this case, the Chief Justice of India, has said. And I quote, you cannot treat this court the way you are treating it. Some junior officer has filed this affidavit. Your affidavit is evasive. He uses the word evasive and says the petitioner shows no instance of bad reporting. You may not agree, but how can you say that there is no instance of bad reporting shown? I want to bring in Sanjay Hegde. Now, these are not mild comments from the court, Sanjay Hegde.
Absolutely not. It does show that the court did not like being taken very lightly by the government of the day and being fobbed off with absolute evasions and bald denials, saying, oh, we see no bad reporting. So the Chief Justice of India wants the government of India to place on affidavit through the Secretary of the Department, which means the highest administrative officer of the department, an affidavit which states with some sense of responsibility as to what the government proposes to do. These things have happened on earlier occasions also. I do remember Chief Justice Bharucha once blowing up the Solicitor General of that day, who later on became Justice Santosh Hegde. Whenever the government files an affidavit without due consideration, these things happen in court. Another instance that comes to mind was when the UPA government filed an affidavit about the Ram Setu, and there was a particular word which then it became highly controversial.
Right.
Government lawyers must take care when they draft affidavits and when they present them in court.
But Ashwini Dubey, even if we take your point that this may be usual and that this may have happened in the past, the fact that the Supreme Court is saying, yes, there was bad reporting, how can you deny this?
Senior advocate Mr. Hegde has categorically said, irrespective of the thing, that what happens, because he would also not disagree that when a petition is filed, that has to be replied on merits. If reply was not there on merits, what the petition has alleged, then it's a common. Supreme Court or any court says that why don't you reply on merits? And the statement which we are discussing here, that was not only with regard to this case. A statement was made what in the recent times happening, that it is the most abused, freedom of speech and expression is the most abused in recent times. The Article 19, under the garb of Article 19(1)(a), 19(2) reasonable restrictions are not.
But Ashwini Dubey, my point to you is that we're not talking only about the freedom of speech, liberty being abused comment. The court then goes on to talk specifically about this case as well. And he says, how can you say there was no bad reporting?
Supreme Court also said in many cases, at many instances, asked that you file better affidavits, you file additional affidavits.
Okay, fair enough. We'll leave it at that for now. We will leave it at that for now, because this is going to come up in court once again. What the centre in its wisdom will choose to, of course, bring up in that affidavit, we'll only have to wait to find out. Sanjay Hegde, Shoaib Daniel and Ashwini Dubey, thank you for joining us.